Hey everyone, it's Lainey again, and it's vlog time! Today I'm going to be answering some of your questions that you asked me on Twitter, and I'm so excited to answer these because they ranged from acting to life to just random awesome questions, so stay tuned! If you haven't already, please go check out www.youtube.com/mymusicshow and get the party started. The first question I'm going to answer is from Josh Duran94. He asked, who are some of my favorite YouTubers? And of course, they have to be Daily Grace and Jax Films. They both have really awesome, unique personalities and do all sorts of content that not only makes you laugh, but also makes you think about things as well. And Jamie D is a really, really good YouTuber. You should look her up if you haven't already. She actually inspires a lot of my singing. Oh My Wyatt Kane asked me, if I was chosen to replace a lead singer of any band, what band would I be in? And that is a really, really hard question, but a really good one. I'd say probably Vampire Weekend, just because their style is so quirky and fun. At AaronC_48 asked me, what cast member of my music do I get along best with? Well, that question can't really be answered because I get along with them all very well. And I'm not just saying that. They're all so nice and just easygoing people. At Gold Diaruga asked me if I can speak any Dutch. I cannot, which is sad because I would love to learn a bunch of different languages, but if you will teach me a phrase every day on Twitter, I will be eternally grateful. Watch my music. At mcoops_cooper asked me, how did I get the courage to perform in front of other people? Well, at first, I was actually really, really afraid because I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to mess up or I'm going to forget a line or something like that. But now, through practice, I've gotten so much more confidence and just keep performing in front of other people, whether it's your friends or your family or a big audience at school or something. At ScottMarshall95 said, I don't know where to start with vlogging. Where should I start? Well, I don't even know where to start half the time, so I just basically talk and see what happens because this is only my second vlog ever, so I hope you guys are enjoying. At Felipe2Go, hey Flipper, asked me if I like crunchy or smooth peanut butter. I'd probably say smooth peanut butter just because you can put it on sandwiches and stuff and it doesn't interfere with the texture. And this is a really random question. Thanks for asking though. Watch my music. At Rob_Place asked me, what's the video that I've watched most on YouTube? Now this is a little embarrassing, the Charlie Bit My Finger video, because those boys are just so cute and everyone was just always showing each other the video and just, you want to pinch their cheeks. At RudyF14 asked me, who's my favorite singer? Well, I don't have a favorite, but I do have some favorites. One of them would definitely be Adele because of her soul and power in her voice. And Demi Lovato is another one of my favorites because she can do these crazy runs and go super high and belt, and you can hear the emotion in her voice. And I also love Ariana Grande, whether it's a cappella singing or with music or musical theater, anything. She can sing so well. Watch my music. At Chris B. Chin asked me, when did I get started with acting projects? And I started actually when I was a pretty little kid. I did a lot of musical theater, which was so much fun, and you got to do singing and acting at the same time, which was like a dream come true for me. I was about 15 years old when I started really getting into the on-camera type of stuff and fell absolutely in love. At Jake M. Larson asked me, can I do a British accent? Well, actually, that was the first accent I ever learned how to do. Hello, my name is LaineyLips and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. At Kendon Kicks asked me, what's the best advice I could give to someone who is trying to achieve a dream? Keep going, even though that sounds, really cliche and stuff, because a lot of people say that, but even if something stands in your way and is like a roadblock for you at one time, or you're feeling really down because you don't feel like you're actually going to be able to achieve the dream, there's always the next day that something huge could happen. Keep just doing your absolute best. At Hagashaglund asked me, what's my most embarrassing moment? I'm not sure if I have one most embarrassing moment because I have quite a few. One of my most embarrassing was running off the side of a pool at a camp, and I tried to jump in because a bunch of people were doing like this long jump contest, and I didn't jump far enough, so I smacked my knees on the side and fell in, and everyone was watching around there, and the lifeguard had to dive in and get me. At SpideyDude4 asked me, where does my motivation come from with my acting? I think by acting, you create this character that other people can relate to, even though they haven't necessarily been in that situation. They could relate to their other friends who might be in a similar situation as that, and it creates a connection among a bunch of different people, and I think it's an amazing thing. At Leah's Biggest Fan asked me 3 questions that I really liked, so I'm going to answer all of them. So they asked, what are my favorite TV shows? I love Pretty Little Liars right now because I really like the plot line and the suspense of it all. And I also really enjoyed Lost when it was on because I never wanted it to end because I felt like there were so many things I had to figure out all the time, which was really cool. And That 70s Show, oh my gosh, always makes me laugh, never fails. They also asked, do I have any special talents? I do a lot of singer impressions, specifically like Shakira, Britney Spears I do a little bit of, and I also do some opera singing, which is not, I guess, a very usual thing to do. And they also asked, what are my favorite food and my least favorite food? I can already say off the bat, I have no idea what my least favorite food is, but my favorite is probably sushi, specifically a baked salmon roll. It's so good. And for the last question, at Rob Place asked me, what are my top 5 favorite movies and why? Hunger Games, 500 Days of Summer, The Help, Young Frankenstein, and Once. Those are such a random mixture. I don't know how I just came up with those, but I absolutely love them. Well, I love Hunger Games because it's super adventurous and actiony, and you're always like, whoa, what will happen next? And I love all the characters. And 500 Days of Summer, I loved the whole feel of it. It was like an unresolved romance, and the acting was quirky and fun. And I loved The Help because I just have such a passion for timepieces. I felt like I got to know each and every character by the end, and I missed them. I love Young Frankenstein because it constantly made me laugh, and it's just such a funny movie, and the characters are all great. I loved Once because it is such a natural movie. They sang a lot, and it was beautiful, and I just love the whole storyline. So there you go! Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all your questions and comments, and I really hope to do more vlogs soon. So I'll see you again later. Bye-bye!